Morning. Welcome to the channel, Retired, Don't Give Up. Beautiful sunny day. That's about the only thing good about it at this particular point. It's October 2nd. And, well, a couple of weeks ago I did a video on the problems with banking and bank accounts closing in Thailand. And, of course, my advice was to get into the bank and get all your information updated as fast as possible so that you wouldn't have the problems of a frozen bank account. Well, here we are, the 2nd of October, 3 weeks after I did that video, and my bank account's frozen. We're about to get in the car and head to Pair and go to the bank and say, what's going on? We came in, we gave you all the information. Why is my bank account frozen? Now, put things in a little bit of perspective. It's the end of the month. My pensions go into my bank account in Canada, and then I transfer everything through a bank transfer. I don't use Wise, although I have a Wise card. I have never used the Wise card to transfer from one bank to the other. And again, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people having problem with their Wise cards transferring money. And one of my concerns as having a marriage visa and being on a monthly income visa, you have to maintain a specific monthly deposit into your bank account. And I don't want to disrupt that. Now maybe I'm being overcautious, I don't know, but again, it's very important to me to cross all your T's and dot all your I's and make sure that you're prepared for whatever comes. So I transferred my money last Thursday. Yeah, I thought, okay, well, fine, the money will come in on Monday. Well, it didn't. I transferred it on the Thursday, and I checked Monday, and nope, the money wasn't there. And Tuesday, the money wasn't there. And it's funny, the month before, I transferred the money on the Wednesday. I had it on Friday, so I don't know. And again, I don't know if this is some specific case. When we get to the bank, maybe we'll find out. But the question is, I don't care that if it doesn't show up like within a couple of days. It's not that vital. I mean, I get the payment at the end of the month. It's for the following month. And it showed up on October 1st. So I went to the bank machine last night to make a withdrawal. Wouldn't work. Tried a different bank machine, didn't work. I had Katai use her bank card, didn't work. The account is frozen. Let's go to Pair, let's go to the bank, and let's find out why. Stay tuned. One more thing, you're always trying to handle all the things that life throws at you. And it rarely just throws one thing at you. We all know that. So last night we were ready to go to bed, and when you know it, the air conditioner in our bedroom decided it didn't want to work. After about an hour and a half of playing around with it, we decided it just wasn't going to reset. And we opened the windows because it is October, and it really wasn't all that bad of a sleep. But we just called the repair guy, and he'll go there this afternoon and hopefully figure out what's wrong with it, and we'll have our air conditioning back working again tonight. So just had a little conversation with my friend, and he was reading this morning about some other problems with the Wise account. Again, people having problems using the Wise card to transfer money from their banks in their country to here in Thailand. it just seems to be an ongoing problem, and it doesn't seem to be going away. Another reason why I decided to stay with the normal bank transfer, but again, as he said, one gentleman took 5 days for his transfer from Wise. Using Wise to transfer, took 5 days before he got it. Well, normally Wise is like, within the day, sometimes minutes. So yeah, there's definitely a problem going on. Well, we've finished with the bank. We were in there for about 45 minutes. Went a lot better than one would expect. A couple of things. First off, the problem, there was one form that did not get filled out last time we were in the bank. And that form also would have photocopies of our marriage license. Now, what the bank wanted to know, of course, remember my branch is in Central Festival in Chiang Mai, and of course we're in Pair. So what the bank wanted to know was, do you have a legitimate visa? Now you would think, oh, okay, they saw the marriage visa in the passport, but this is Thailand, and Thailand loves their paperwork, and so we needed to fill out another form, and we needed to show our marriage certificate, and Katai had to fill out another form, with her new name and everything else. So there was about 4 or 5 more pieces of paper, including the photocopy, and it got sent off. And apparently everything is fine. Within the hour, my account should be unlocked. So, yeah. And one other thing too. Again, we're in a small town. We're not in Central Festival where they speak English. And the main thing is you need to have a legitimate visa in order to have a bank account. If your visa, you don't have a legitimate visa, they'll freeze your account. You're done. There's nothing you can do about it. So, but being in a small town, of course, they don't speak a lot of English. So if I was in here, even if I had a retirement visa and I was living here in Pair and I was single, I would have a really hard time trying to get this done. Like I say, the big advantage is we went into the same branch where we always deal with. We went and talked with the same girl who did it the last time. In fact, as she's talking to the person in Central Festival, she pulled out her calendar and she pointed out the date that we were here last. So, yeah, what an advantage of being known and going to the right people. But still, like I say, the problems that are happening here in Thailand,
go.
Say hi. So, of course, the problems that are happening here in Thailand with bank accounts and so forth, yeah, it comes down to the paperwork. It comes down to having all of your ducks in a row, having all your T's crossed, your I's dotted, and something gets missed. Well, then here we are. Okay, so we're the Big C. We got a couple things to do. We got to wait the hour before I can get some money. And then we're going to head off to Macro, and then we're going to stop at our restaurant on the way back, and I'm going to show you, that Caesar salad I've been promising. Until then, bye for now, and remember, don't give up.